With barely 3 days to go for the crucial by-polls in Manipur, BJP's star campaigner in the northeast and a Neda Convenor Himanta Biswa Sarma is in the state to give a boost to the party's campaign. Assam Minister Sarma, who landed in Imphal a couple of hours ago, is headed to Lilong Assembly constituency, where he is set to attend an election rally in support of independent candidate and former MLA Mohammed Abdul Nasir. After Lilong, the Neda convener will visit Wangoi Assembly constituency to campaign for BJP candidate Oinam Lukhoi. Lukhoi is in the fray with Congress candidate Salam Joy and NPP candidate Khuraijam Loken. Sarma's visit is being seen as crucial for the BJP, which has already won the Singhat seat uncontested. So big story at this point in time, our viewers. With barely 3 days to go for the crucial by-polls in Manipur, BJP's star campaigner in the northeast and Neda convener Himanta Biswa Sarma is in the state to give a boost to the party's campaign. Assam Minister Sarma, who landed in Imphal a couple of hours ago, is headed to Lilong Assembly constituency, where he is set to attend an election rally in support of independent candidate and former MLA Mohammed Abdul Nasir. And after Lilong, the Neda convener will visit a Wangoi Assembly constituency to campaign for BJP candidate Oinam Lukhoi. And while Lukhoi is in the fray with Congress candidate Salam Joy and NPP candidate Khuraijam Loken. Sarma's visit is being seen as crucial for the BJP, which has already won the Singhat seat uncontested.
The last day, so I cannot be doing so many election campaigns. I have just come here to convey my best wishes to all our party candidates. Of course, I have landed now, but from Guwahati, whatever I have interacted with our leaders, I am confident in all the 5 constituencies will win. Tonight I will only stay, but election campaign will end at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Whatever is the rule of the
NPP, part of the NDA also, Neda also, sir. Though they are also putting their candidate, giving a tough fight, sir.
Now, in Assam also we fight in assembly. So in Assam also we fought with AGP in Panchayat, with BPF now in BTC election. So those are normal in a complex scenario.
So Manipur to go for by-polls on November 7th, and for which Neda convener and Assam Finance Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma is in Imphal to give a boost to the BJP's campaign ahead of the by-polls. And we have our colleague Sharat Chandra joining us live to give us an update on this big campaigning at this point in time. Well, Sharat, you are at Lilong right now. So has a Neda convener Himanta Biswa Sarma arrived? How is the atmosphere there?
Yeah, right now I'm at Lilong Mairen Khong. Lilong Mairen Khong is Lilong ITI road on the side of the Lilong ITI road. So right now you can see right now on the dais Chief Minister and Biren Singh here, and Abdul Nasir, who is the candidate from Lilong Assembly constituency. Though Abdul Nasir is the independent candidate, but he is supporting by the BJP. So that is the reason Chief Minister is here to address the public here ahead of the by-poll, whose polls on 7 November. Yes, at around 10, Neda convener Himanta Biswa Sarma also arrived at the Imphal International Airport. And earlier, the information was the Neda convener also will be visiting here. But I think some sudden changes has already taken place. And till now, the Himanta Biswa Sarma, Neda convener, is not arriving here. Yes, Chief Minister is already here. Already the public meeting is already begin. And we also do have the information at this point in time that Himanta Biswa Sarma, Neda convener, will go to is heading towards the Wangoi Assembly constituency. At the Wangoi Assembly constituency, which falls under the Imphal West district, there also another public rally is there for BJP candidate Lukhoi. So in Neda convener, in this point in time, we do have the information that Himanta Biswa Sarma is heading towards the Wangoi Assembly constituency to address the gathering in a public event that is also already planned to take place at the Wangoi Assembly constituency. But right now we are here, we are present here at the Lilong Assembly constituency, and this exact particular place is Lilong Khong. Lilong Khong is on the side of the Lilong ITI road. So you can see on the day, Chief Minister himself is here, Abdul Nasir is here, he's the candidate of the independent and supporting by the BJP. And a large number of public, large number of supporters also you can witness here. Though this public, this ground is a mini-size public, and now it is already filled by the Abdul Nasir supporter and also BJP supporter here, Puja.
And Sharad, it's already advantage BJP in Manipur with the party winning one seat, that of Singhat uncontested. So still a lot at stake for the BJP, which is contesting 3 seats and supporting the independent candidate at Lilong. So how crucial is the visit of Himanta Biswa Sarma 3 days before by-polls?
Yeah, you have rightly mentioned that the BJP have already, before the election, have already secured one seat. This Singhat Assembly constituency, from where the BJP is building the Jinsuan Hao, he won the election uncontested and he's declared elected. So one seat is already in the hand of the BJP. And yes, you see the election will take place on 7th of November in the remaining 4 assembly constituency. And so far as the Lilong Assembly constituency is concerned, in the Lilong Assembly constituency, BJP is not building its own candidate, but Abdul Nasir, who defected Congress and supporting the BJP. Now he is contesting in the independent as an independent candidate, and he is supporting he's getting heavy support from the BJP also, and perhaps that is the reason Chief Minister and Biren Singh coming here. And the plan was there that Neda Convenor Himanta Biswa Sarma is also visiting here to address the public as a part of this by-poll campaign. So yes, the Neda Convenor visiting here and Chief Minister and Biren Singh visiting here for the election campaign. And yes, from right now, the schedule is already been changed. I have already mentioned that the Chief Minister will address the gathering here at Lilong Assembly constituency, which falls under the Thawal district. And on the other side, Himanta Biswa Sarma, he will address the public event at the Wangoi Assembly constituency in Imphal district for the BJP candidate Oinam Lukhoi seat. Yes, it is no doubt that the Himanta Biswa Sarma visiting here will give a moral boost to the BJP and the BJP supporting candidate, also to the voters. Puja.
Right, Asharat, a lot of expectation would be there from the gathering which is gathered there to witness this campaign, and as the star campaigner is going to land there and he will be there to address this lot of gatherings. So, lot of expectation, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of expectation is there. And here you see the BJP, the independent candidate supporter and the BJP supporter are gathering here. And before Minister said, I have already talked to some of the supporters that they do believe, they're having the firm belief that Abdul Nasir will win this by-election with thumping majority, because Abdul Nasir have already addressed many of the grievances, many of the aspirations of the people of Lilong Assembly constituency. So this is the firm belief.
Right.
The actual clear picture will come only after the counting. But people expectation is very high that Abdul Nasir will win. At the same time, Chief Minister coming here and the Neda Convenor happening at the Wangoi Assembly constituency, they are just quite confident enough that the BJP will win this by-election with thumping majority. Puja.
And Sharad, there has been a lot of friction within the BJP coalition in Manipur, and Himanta Biswa Sarma has always been the go-to man to resolve such crises as and when they arose. So taking note of that, his visit ahead of by-polls is even more crucial, isn't it?
You see, yes, precisely. When we talk about the NPP is the political allies here in Manipur also. At the same time, NPP is also the part of the Neda and also the NDA. And right after his arrival, Himanta Biswa Sarma, I have already forwarded this question that the NPP is also fighting in this bypoll, and the NPP not only fighting but also giving a very tough fight. So it will have any kind of negative impact in the future allies partner in Manipur. His answer was no. There's you see in the Assam also even NPP they are fielding their own candidate. In Manipur also NPP is fielding their candidate, but it doesn't mean that they are having a crisis and it will have any kind of it will not have any kind of negative impact in the political allies who is running the governance out here, Pooja.